I'm doing this video to spread the word about a man called Darren Norman. He is based in Portsmouth and he claims to be doing private trusts for people for the past 32 years. He is very credible. He portrays to know a lot about common law, which obviously this was new for me, so I didn't know. So to me, he was very knowledgeable. He was very credible. He had all the traits of a con man. He was very approachable and friendly. And soon after we got in touch with him, we were really fond of him. I thought, wow, this guy's got so much knowledge. He's brilliant. I want to get to know him. I wanna have the knowledge like him. And he said he used to do these private trusts for very wealthy people, and now he's trying to help the common people in the freedom movement. And these people are vulnerable because we are trying to save ourselves from what's happening in the world. And I have now been speaking to other victims of Darren Norman. So far, there are 13. And they are all people that work hard for their money. They're not rich people. So if he asks 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 pounds deposit for those trusts, then that is a lot of money. I work very hard for my money, so does my husband. So this is very upsetting for us, and I want to warn everyone to stay away from him. So I have taken Darren to court, and I have won. Currently, he owes me £6,221. He didn't even bother turning up to court. This is the evidence that he refused to accept. That was the evidence for the court. When the judge saw the trust, he said it's completely worthless word soup, so it wouldn't stand up in a court. So anyone out there who actually has got trust from Darren Norman, I would have it looked at, and you will not get your money back, I can guarantee that. There is now 13 of us that I know of, and they keep coming out, these victims. So it's been a long journey. He has taken nearly 6 months to produce anything. £5,000 that we paid was only deposit. We meant to pay 10, and he's given us discount because he said it's going to be £13,000 because the trust we wanted was belt and brace. This is meant to be the best one. It was numerous trusts to make sure that it's bulletproof, so that's why it was so expensive. And I don't think this guy is capable to write anything, actually. He's massively disorganized. He doesn't even know what's going on. And you could tell it was just a template. He couldn't even fill that in. He muddled up the names of the trust. He was calling me a man. He was making wrong names, wrong dates. He was teaching us about common law, right? That you have to write everything in the same style, the same size. Nothing can be underlined. He's done all of that in those trusts, right? So he wasn't even following his own advice. It was a joke. Even when we've given him a chance to correct it, it was still bad. What I forgot to mention, I got his details from a lady called Chaos, Kayles, from Free Energy World Nationwide, and her husband Jerry. When I have contacted her and tried to tell her that he's a con artist, she basically told me I'm nuts and that I'm vicious and wasn't interested at all. She said she will continue to recommend him, so be careful there as well. Darren also told me that before we put things in trust, we need to declare our sovereignty. He got us in touch with a lady called Red. She also charged quite a lot of money for this process, and that involved sending incredible amount of letters. She was dyslexic, so it was absolute nightmare as well dealing with her. So we've lost money on that because I don't think that did anything, but actually she delivered something. You know, she was there to advise. When I don't think it's worked. Just, you know, okay. But Darren Norman, definitely he is out there to con people because I've spoken to those victims. They've got the same experience like me. And as soon as you pay him, that's it. You know, you're not going to see this money. And he doesn't even listen to, he apparently respects common law. He doesn't. He sent me this like bogus thing in the end when I was trying to apply the common law on him with his little stamp and fingerprint, all in blue. This sort of language that he didn't understand, threatening me. He's going to do me for slander. Right. He can't do that because what I'm saying is true. He is a con man. There is no doubt about it. Darren, if you're listening, I will carry on. This is not the end. This is just the beginning. And you definitely con the wrong woman. I can tell you that. You can threaten me as much as you want. I don't care. There he is. The smooth operator, right? I don't know if you can see it. He doesn't look like that. He is a bit more disheveled now. He can't hear. He's got hearing aids. He is constantly like this. I don't think he can even see. One of his victims told me that he was making excuses not to write the trust for a long, long time because he had some problems with eyes. So it's hearing his eyes. And when he came to do a speech at my clinic, which I organized, stupid me, he was sweating the whole time. He must be in pain. You know, these people that conning people, karma will get them. Whether they will pay back or not, karma will get them. And Darren, you suffering because you are a nasty, nasty man. And yeah, it will happen for you, whether in this lifetime or after. It will happen because you're doing harm and loss. He claims, do no harm, do no injury, do no loss. He is doing exactly that. People are going crazy. So I'm warning you out there, guys, do not get involved with this con artist or any of his associates. His son, Jack Norman, also works with him. So be careful with that. And he apparently is involved with some monthly membership advice. So you don't pay mortgage, right? He doesn't know what he's talking about. And the advice he's given is very dangerous. So people, not everything in the truth movement is true. There are a lot of rotten people. And Darren Norman from Portsmouth, WM Lawful Remedy, is definitely one of them.